simulation on Phe. And so when you go to the simulation, first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on charts up here. And that's going to take you to this screen where you see that you're going to create all these graphs of the person as they're moving back and forth. I would suggest removing these brick walls here, which can be done by just clicking on the red X. The other thing that I would do is we're going to use this magnifying glass down here. This adjusts the x-axis, which is the time axis for all of these graphs. And I'm going to zoom in because we really don't want that much time to elapse. It takes a while because it doesn't run in full time. So we're going to zoom in so that only 0 to 4 seconds is shown. What you can do over here is you can adjust the position, the velocity, and the acceleration. You can either use the slider bar to do this, and you see the person's moving in response, or you can just type in the values. So for this first one, we'll have the position value be 0, the velocity be 2, and the acceleration be 0. So now we have our initial conditions set over here. We've set up our graph the way we want them, and so we're going to go ahead and hit this play button here, and we're going to see that the person is moving. We see this graph is being created here for position, for velocity, and for acceleration. And so we're just going to let it run for that full 4 seconds here to create this full graph. Once we reach 4 seconds, which is pretty close to when the man goes off the screen here, we're going to hit the pause button. That's going to stop our graph. So you're going to draw a quick sketch of these 3 graphs here. If you do want to zoom in, we see this acceleration it goes from 0 to 60. So you can hit this plus button here, and then it's a little bit more reasonable. You probably can zoom in all the way for the acceleration. You might also want to zoom in a little bit for the velocity, but maybe not all the way. Maybe just until it's 5-ish, or even 1 more for the overall velocity. But we will have some velocities that are a little bit more than 4, so you don't want to zoom in all the way. So you'll sketch those graphs. When you're done with your sketch, you're going to hit this clear button. That's going to get rid of all the graphs. And then you're going to have to re-type in the position. So if we want to do that one again, we would type in the same numbers, 0, 2, and 0. Or if we're good with that one, we can move on to the next trial and type in the new numbers there.